For nearly a decade, George and Amal Clooney have been regarded as one of the most iconic couples in both Hollywood and the global humanitarian world. Their love story began with fireworks and admiration: George, the legendary actor and philanthropist, and Amal, the fearless international human rights lawyer. Together, they appeared unbreakable. They balanced red carpets and courtrooms, advocacy and art, all while raising their young twins out of the spotlight. But now, it seems their picture-perfect partnership has cracked under the most unbearable pressure: George's pancreatic cancer diagnosis. A few weeks ago, his medical team confirmed what many had feared: the actor is battling a serious and aggressive form of cancer. Since then, fans around the world have flooded social media with support, while close friends remained tight-lipped about his true condition. But what no one expected was for Amal to take such a drastic legal step just as George was entering the most vulnerable battle of his life. Onlookers are stunned, confused, and desperate for answers. According to court filings obtained from a confidential source in Los Angeles, Amal Clooney has formally submitted divorce papers, citing irreconcilable breakdown due to extended emotional distance and lack of communication. The filing reportedly happened quietly, without press conferences, without any major announcement. It was only when legal documents surfaced late Monday that the news exploded. Many are now asking, why would Amal walk away now, at a time when George needs her the most? The answer, it seems, is far more complicated than the public might imagine. Sources close to the couple say that the cancer diagnosis didn't bring them closer, it pulled them further apart. Amal has been struggling in silence, said a friend of the family. She loves George deeply, but the emotional toll, the isolation, and the burden of maintaining strength for everyone, including their children, became overwhelming. It's also been suggested that George, in an effort to shield Amal and the kids, emotionally withdrew. He started pushing people away, the insider revealed. He thought he was protecting them. But in doing so, he isolated himself from the very people who wanted to help. Pancreatic cancer is among the deadliest forms of the disease. It doesn't just attack the body, it attacks families. Treatments are brutal. Emotions run high. Schedules turn upside down. George reportedly underwent multiple chemotherapy sessions in secret, often choosing to recover alone rather than be seen in his weakened state. He didn't want the public, or even his own family, to see him that way. While his intentions may have been noble, the consequences were devastating. Amal, who had put her global legal career on hold to support him, found herself locked out of the emotional walls George was building. She stayed strong for the kids, for the staff, for the public, but at a great personal cost. There were nights she cried alone, another close source revealed. She didn't want to give up, but she couldn't keep going like that, pretending everything was okay. Despite public appearances, cracks had been forming behind closed doors for months. The couple had reportedly been living in different wings of their Lake Como estate. George, immersed in medical treatments and introspection. Amal, focusing on the twins and trying to maintain some normalcy. Friends tried to intervene, suggesting counseling and extended family support. But the emotional damage may have already been too deep. When your partner won't let you in, said a family insider, you start to feel like a ghost in your own home. The final straw reportedly came after George refused to allow Amal to accompany him to a crucial medical consultation. He said it would be easier for him to face the doctors alone, the insider said. But Amal took that as a sign. He didn't want her to be part of his fight anymore. Shortly after that heartbreaking encounter, Amal made the decision to file. At this time, George Clooney remains under intensive treatment, and despite the emotional blow of the divorce, he is reportedly surrounded by a small but loyal group of friends and family. Amal has moved out of the main residence with the twins and is now living in a private villa nearby, where she's receiving professional support. Co-parenting arrangements are reportedly being kept amicable and out of the public eye. Both parents have emphasized the importance of shielding their children from the media frenzy and ensuring their emotional well-being remains the top priority. It's important to remember that both George and Amal Clooney have touched millions of lives, not just with their talent, but with their compassion, courage, and grace. George's battle with cancer has brought attention to a devastating illness, while Amal's bold step into emotional truth, though painful, reflects the strength of someone who has lived with integrity. Thank you for staying with us until the end of this powerful and emotional update. If this story moved you, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell so you can follow every update as we continue to report on George's recovery journey and the next chapter of Amal's life. Share this video with your friends to raise awareness for cancer, emotional wellness, and the real toll illness takes behind closed doors.